It is week 13, so let's gobble up these predictions right now. Good evening, everybody. It is Top Dog Coverage. It's your boy Dirty and your boy C-Dub as we are having some fun rolling into the Thanksgiving football era with week 13 predictions coming at you. C-Dub, how are you feeling, baby?
Feeling great. Yeah, everyone's got to get ready for those turkey bowls before we, pig out Thanksgiving and whatnot.
Yeah, be ready, okay? Be ready to, look, there's some prizes to be had, you know?
Fuel the machine.
And speaking of fueling the machine, if you want to fuel us to 500 subscribers, please do follow us at Top Dog Coverage on YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, all of it, okay? Make sure you do all of it. Spotify, swipe up, leave comments, do everything you want. Even if you don't agree with us, God knows, C-Dub knows that I'm looking for a challenge. Send us the heat, right?
Always. If there's anybody that can poke the hornet's nest, it's this guy.
Well, speaking of poking the hornet's nest,
The bee's knees.
Let's see what kind of news there is going on right now, because there is some little tweakage going on in the NFL, and we'll see what it's looking like. All right.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Well, here's some news for you. The Cincinnati Bengals franchise quarterback Joe Burrow is expected to return from injured reserve in week 13. Joe Flacco's short run as the team starter is likely over. As a soon-to-be free agent, Flacco's time with the Cincinnati may be running out. Although Flacco will turn 41 in January, it doesn't appear he's eyeing retirement. On the contrary, the former Super Bowl MVP believes he's capable of serving as a starter in 2026. But right now, Joe Burrow is making his way back. He has come back to practice. He has made his window open, and he's not showing any signs of like turning down, even though they're only 3-8, right?
Yeah, turn down for what?
Turn down for what, baby? But Joe Burrow has said, quote, "I am a football player. I am not going to ever go to someone and say, yeah, I'm healthy, but I don't think I should play. I'm not going to live my life and play this game scared that something may happen." This is why Joe Burrow is a baller, okay? When he shows up on the field, he shells out. So Joe Burrow ready for it at 3-8 and ready to give the rest of the season his all, and I love it.
He's living his life a quarter mile at a time.
Yes, as
my
one
sweet,
would.
Sweet prince.
As
that's that Bayou Bengal right there.
It is. Oh man, you want to take us to some other news?
Absolutely. So I have a potential league-winning running back coming out of the Bayou.
Ooh.
All right. So unfortunately, New Orleans Saints star running back Alvin Kamara suffered a MCL sprain. According to his MRI exam, a source told Nick Underhill of New Orleans Football, Kamara avoided a major injury in Sunday's loss to the Atlanta Falcons in Week 12, but it's unclear if he'll be forced to miss time. It's possible that the 30-year-old misses time, but he is not dealing with a long-term injury. So fantasy managers should expect Kamara to miss at least one game, which means that rookie running back Devin Neal would be in line for lead back duties in a strong matchup in Week 13 against the Miami Dolphins. So New Orleans Saints running back Devin Neal, he had a 74% snap rate, 69% route rate, and 7 targets after the Kamara injury. So he only rushed for 18 yards on 7 carries in Sunday's 24-10 home loss to their division rival Atlanta Falcons. But he also added 43 yards through the air on 5 catches on those 7 targets. So the rookie took on an elevated workload in Week 12 in the wake of the backfield mate Alvin Kamara's knee injury. Neal didn't find much room on the ground to run, and it's noteworthy that tight end Taysom Hill saw 3 more carries than him. However, Hill's efficiency was way worse at only 1.7 yards per carry, and the former tied 2 others for second on the team in targets. So running back Devin Neal is probably out there on waivers, and you should go and get him because he can help give you a boost, especially with fantasy playoffs right around the corner.
Yeah, I mean, going against Miami too. I mean, he's going to have an opportunity there. Even though Miami's defense looked a little bit better, he's going to have an opportunity.
Yeah, the Saints have one of the easiest schedules in the back half, so he could potentially start for this week, and depending on when Kamara comes back, he could be a weekly starter. So
let me stay in that realm, actually, with starting running backs coming, getting their chance here. Head coach Jim Harbaugh of the Los Angeles Chargers announced on Tuesday that Omarion Hampton will return to practice. That means his 21-day activation window will open. Hampton must be brought back onto the active roster within that time to avoid reverting to season-ending injured reserve. So Harris suffered an Achilles tear in week 3, and something which ended the chances of Hampton being eased into action in terms of the workload. The first round rookie was slated for a clear-cut RB1 role with that. So, but that setup did not last long. Hampton suffered an ankle injury in the early October, and he was resided on the IR ever since. Getting him back into the fold at some point late in the season will be key. So the Chargers offense has been without left tackle Rashawn Slater, Joe Alt, Trevor Penning. That's who they traded for, and but the team's O-line will remain a major point of concern moving forward. But Omarion Hampton, they need this guy in there right behind that O-line, and let's see what happens.
Yeah, solid move.
Yeah. So I think that's it for the news as of now. I think we covered everything on that last episode, so you guys will. It's everywhere. It's coming at all angles. So, but what we can do is we can get into some of these very, very gritty predictions. What do you say?
Yeah, I'm not liking this week, but yeah, let's get into it now or never.
All right, let's get into a little bit of prediction time. And yeah, look, what do you want to do here? Because we got some gobbler days here. So
I do not see anything on the screen, my friend. So
okay, you see nothing.
Yeah, I'll go for Casper. How about that? I'm Team Casper.
Huh? Technical issues, my friend. Let me hold on. There you go. Nothing?
No, sir.
Okay. Remove. Gonna try it again. Reload. And do you see me?
Yeah.
That's half the battle right there.
Yeah, see us.
You see anything?
Yep, it's there.
All right. I saw it before too, so but I guess it didn't go through to your end. Okay.
Yeah, awkward. Sorry. We're back.
No, you're good. So all right, what are you thinking? Do you want to go first, second, third, fourth, fifth?
I guess I'll go first. I guess I'll go first since you've gone first last couple of weeks. So
okay.
Thursday, the first of the Thanksgiving slate, you have the Green Bay Packers visiting the Detroit Lions. Packers defense has looked good. I don't know if Josh Jacobs will be back, but Detroit Lions, they're rolling and they're at home. Give me the Lions.
The Cowboys are hosting the Kansas City Chiefs. As much as the Cowboys offense looks good and their defense has improved, the Kansas City must win out almost. So I'm going to give the gritty Kansas City Chiefs the shot on the road here. Give me them.
All right, to close out Thanksgiving night, you have the Cincinnati Bengals visiting the Baltimore Ravens. Baltimore's kind of looked shaky this couple weeks. I don't think Lamar's healthy, and you get the big boost of Burrow back. Give me the Bengals in a major upset on Thursday night.
There it is. Friday. What is it? Black Friday. There it is. Black Friday. Chicago Bears are heading over to Philadelphia. Philadelphia looked coming off a really bad divisional loss. I think they're going to bounce back here, but it's not going to be easy. They're going to throw everything in the kitchen sink at the Bears to win this one. Give me the Eagles at home.
All right, you have the San Francisco 49ers visiting the Cleveland Browns to start off the early slate on Sunday. Niners, they kind of looked off whack on Monday. Could not, I mean, they just did not look good against the Panthers. Browns coming off that win against the Raiders, and that defense is elite. I'm going to go with another upset. Give me the Browns at home.
There it is. The Jaguars going into Nashville. Jaguars defense has become a lot better. Tennessee is showing some improvement. I just don't think it's enough. Give me the Jaguars on the road.
All right, you have the Houston Texans visiting the Indianapolis Colts. Texans coming off that major win against Buffalo and Josh Allen on Thursday night. Colts coming off a tough loss against the Kansas City Chiefs. Houston is desperate, and Indianapolis is starting to not show some kind of kinks in their armor. Give me the Texans on the road.
Right. The New Orleans Saints going to South Beach to play the Dolphins. New Orleans coming off of a actually pretty good defensive game a little bit and division rival there. Miami's still kind of struggling. I think somehow, some way the Saints pull it off. Give me an away win for the Saints.
Ugh, ugly. All right, you have the Atlanta Falcons visiting the New York Jets. Captain Kirk is, running that offense for Atlanta. You have the Jets coming off that loss against the Ravens, who they played decent in the first half and just got to let the game get away from them. I do think the change at quarterback is going to help a lot, but I think the Falcons get it done. Give me the Falcons on the road.
All right. Arizona heading over to Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers defense is still good, but now you are missing Baker Mayfield, and I think Jacoby Brissett is going to have another game, and he's going to squeak it off on the road too against the Bucs at home. Give me Jacoby and the Cardinals.
All right, we're getting a lot of road wins on this one, so it's really making me nervous here. But the Los Angeles Rams are visiting the Carolina Panthers. Carolina did not look good on Monday night. They kind of got away from the run game and didn't feed Rico Dowdle enough. But the Rams, they're just a well-oiled machine. They look like the best team in the NFC, if not the NFL. Give me the Rams on the road.
All right, Sunday late game. I'm going to switch it up a little bit. Take away. This is a home team that is going to dominate at home right here. Sam Darnold, revenge game against the Vikings at home with that defense just pummeling McCarthy. I see it happening. Give me the Seahawks at home.
All right, you have pissed off Buffalo Bills visiting the Pittsburgh Steelers. Don't know the status of the Rodgers. He might play. I know he's got that broken wrist, but I know Josh Allen. He wants to make a statement. They want to be one of the top contenders in the AFC. Give me the Bills on the road.
All right, Bills on the road. Raiders heading over to the Los Angeles Chargers. The Chargers are coming back, and it's going to be a little bit difficult with these division games. We don't know which way they're going. The Raiders are actually substituting more offensive coordinators and more designable things happening on that team. We don't know what it is, but they're out of contention. They're in disarray. Give me the Chargers at home.
All right, you have a thrilling Sunday night matchup with the Denver Broncos visiting the Washington Commanders. I believe Jaden Daniels is back at practice, but I do not believe he will play. Denver is coming off their bye week, so Boomer Bo is going to get it done. Give me the Broncos and that defense on the road.
All right. Monday night, Funday night, the New York Giants and the New England Patriots. Look, this New York team, you don't know which one's going to show up, and the Patriots are just moving along and crushing teams. But you know what? I'm going to take the history here with these two teams, and I'm going to take a giant win over the Patriots. Give me the Giants.
That's bold, Cotton.
It is very bold, Cotton. And this week is probably the toughest, but let's ask the question we always ask. What's the one that you're looking forward to the most, C-Dub?
And you tell me first, because, I mean, we only got 5 teams winning at home. So that makes me extremely nervous. But, just for something a little different, I want to see the San Francisco 49ers and the Cleveland Browns. It's probably going to be an ugly game. It's in Cleveland. It's probably going to be a really big defensive matchup. And obviously we're on Myles Garrett history watch. He's shooting for the sack record. He could have 4 or 5 against the San Francisco 49ers. So I'm interested in that one for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll tell you what, I do want to see. This is going to sound weird. I want to see how much Tennessee. I want to see this Jaguars and Tennessee game, because I want to see if Cam Ward can go against a better defense here, and see. And the Jaguars defense has become a lot better. So I want to see if he's able to get over a specific hump here and progress a little bit farther. So they gave a really good run last week, and I want to see if they can continue to do that. He looked a little bit sharper and a little bit better. So
for sure, yeah, we're on Cam Ward breakout watch, but we also have 2 toilet bowl matchups with the Saints visiting the Dolphins and the Falcons visiting the Jets. So it's the full tank, it's the full crap bowl, if you will. So
that's exactly what it is. But I think one of the exciting ones will be to see if the Colts can handle yet another difficult defense here. Going after the Houston Texans, and they're hosting them. So you better be ready for a team like that that's coming straight through your O-line, and they are trying to make plays, and they are physical, they are tough, they will manhandle you. But do the Colts have enough weapons and enough patience and enough defense to hold off their offense? They failed a little bit last week with the Kansas City Chiefs. They had them all the way into the end, and then the Kansas City Chiefs saw the opportunity and they got the dub.
Yeah, and we don't know what status with CJ Stroud is either. So David Mills, despite his flaws in the past, he's actually been playing pretty well. So that's a very interesting matchup.
Yeah, I mean, so I mean these are the things that are really, really difficult to discuss with this Week 13 lineup, and there's a chance that some of these can go right off the rails, dude.
Yeah, the holidays always throw a wrench in these kind of things. Like, there's so much football in a short amount of time. Like, wait till we start getting to the Saturday games and whatnot. It's just pure madness, pure chaos.
Yeah. And if you guys want some more pure chaos, make sure that you guys follow us at Top Dog Coverage on YouTube, X, or some of you that are still awesome, you call it Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. Make sure you swipe up Spotify. But that is it for me and C-Dub for today. Make sure you guys get your picks in. Make sure you set your fantasy lineups, and make sure that it's a complete go for Week 13. From your boy Dirty and your boy C-Dub, we are out. Peace.